And welcome back, guys, to the LP of Southern Strike 2, but it is forever. Hopefully not, because honestly, this is the last time I'm doing Southern Strike 2 campaign. Why? Because I can. So, let's continue on. So we were killing again many Germans, as per usual, and they tried to kill us. I said no. I think I won. Just saying. Anyhow, the point is that there has to be a point. So now they're attacking us, of course, per usual, massive, huge amount of soldiers, which is quite sad and sad. Oh man, those, as you can see, the line of sight. I don't know how do they get so much. I honestly do not. They have a larger line of sight than I do. Maybe they have some guys here. I'm not seeing him. Nope. Yeah, yes, so actually they do. Okay, I think this is a perfect position for him. This is the AT gun. Let's remember the name. It's the AT gun's 376mm. Why remember the name? Because it's cool to remember names. Only cool people do that, so it should be cool. Like a tiger. Now, let's move our guys slowly but surely up there somewhere to the distant lands of Mordor. Okay, you will be a peg that I can sacrifice, and I pressing the wrong button for you. What are you? You're a heavy machine gunner, of course, the awesome heavy machine gun DB 7.62, 67, 62, which can't lie down, because he's awesome like that. Wow, where's my... Okay, I have this officer 1 and 2. The second one will go here now. I think we can actually move him between these three guys, because I just can't. Okay, we definitely need to get a little bit closer with our officer and see what the hell is going on, because this is getting ridiculous. Oh man, this is bad. Okay, that's the 75mm AT-40. Now this is a nice position for us to watch. Let's get our officer a little bit closer and see what the hell is going on. I do not see any of the officers of the Germanoids. There could be none, there could be many. And I lost again many of my guys in these positions. Thankfully I have tanks that will cover up the entire awful actions that I actually am doing at this very moment. And honestly, I just can't fathom how many Germans there are in this very bad situation that I am in. Because as is, I actually lose a lot more men than expected. I was thinking of going this like the good way, the good old way, just be awesome about it. But that ain't going at all for me. Just smooth sailing. Smooth sailing, but nope. No smooth sailing for me. Okay, that thing is secure, definitely. Oh, maybe not. They have actually this crap. Oh, why didn't you say anything? I was expecting them to be in one of these crappy things, but... Let's secure. We're losing so many stuff. It's ridiculous. Wow, this is definitely, this part alone is definitely one of those lighthouse parts where I have to use my officer as a lighthouse. This is bad. Very, very, very bad. Okay. Yes, this will take a while. Of course, they can't really have billions of men at the end of a day. They'll have to lose them all, and that's it. I mean, the only thing that will be probably between us and the freaking city will be just the static defenses that are there somewhere around the world. So, all in all, the good stuff. But I like it. This is quite reminiscent to the original Soundstrike. We need to destroy this stone wall walls or whatever. There can be many men inside of this thing. Whoa, wrong thing, man, wrong thing. Okay, that's destroyed. That's destroyed. This is not destroyed, but will be destroyed at some point in life. Let them have their fun. Okay, as you can see, this time around we're really going slowly, and our advance has been stalled after all by a huge amount of evil Germanoids. And I can't know what to actually to expect from all this. At the end of the day, this could be a really bad situation for me, because they will gain more and more men as the time goes by. Man, I just can't fathom how many of them there are in this position. You know, it's just unbelievable amount of Germans. Even more so than the original Soundstrike on the last mission. This is not last mission, this is the last mission before the last mission of the last mission. So, just saying. Just saying. There are many this submachine gunners with their DPS H's 41, 40, 39, 76, whatever. I have a feeling some retard is actually killing our man. Yep. First thing is you can hear his gun firing off. Just so many. It's unbelievable. Okay. I think I can move this guy now. This officer of awesome. Bit closer. Yep. You can see a submachine gunner or grenadier, which does not exist in this, but I will say it does. Wow, really? That's nice of them. They tried to go from left to right, get some reinforcement in this position. If I can actually bomb the shit out of this bridge, maybe they won't be getting any reinforcements. They will only have one route to come through. This one. Which I can definitely enjoy myself doing and killing and raping and slaughtering everything in sight. But we are too far away with our artillery guns. Let's see. So definitely I'm not expecting this to be an easy mission to finish. As you can see yourself, it's not. It's one of those missions where you're gonna stab people just because they look at you the wrong way. This time being the Germans. Honestly, I'm trying to see if I can actually do the original campaign. Americans, it is. Maybe I do that next. Because I mean, I want to try to learn the American stuff, the American tanks, Shermans, and all that shitty stuff. Because honestly, that would be actually awesome. I consider that would actually be cool, you know. By now I do know definitely huge amount of the Russian tanks, and you know that's okay for that. That was my intention after all, to learn a little bit about what is what, who is who, where he is, where they're putting their money in the bank, which bank that is, so I can actually steal money after the war. But that's my problem now. Anyway, the point is that I really actually want to try the original campaign of the Americans to do, but I think I'm not. I don't know. I was thinking actually more to do the freaking Hidden Stroke. I think I will be actually trying out the Hidden Stroke LP, maybe tomorrow even. So I think that would actually be cool, you know. Can you get up, you retards? Nope. Okay. Oh, there's an officer, of course. If you have actually an officer inside of the group you have chosen, they won't be able to lie down or get up because of that officer, because officers can do that shit. They're not cool enough to do that, which is at the end of the day understandable. They are not cool enough. Did you see that? They could have killed all my men here. One dude actually could have killed all my men. And I know where I'm gonna put one of those officers actually gonna be here alongside these retards. Because they're awesome like that. I should be able to have like one sniper around these positions, but I can't find. There he is. Found him. Okay, we moved a little bit, like a millimeter, but that's enough, I think. So I don't know, in Hidden Stroke, should I start with the Russians again? I really do not know. Maybe I do that actually. Just continue to see what new stuff they actually get in Hidden Stroke compared to the original Southern Strike. You know, that would actually be awesome in my opinion. You know, though it is at the end of our day a mod. So that could be just a little bit like, okay, it's a mod, it's understandable, it will have much more. If I understand correctly, the Hidden Stroke was supposed to be an official add-on for the Southern Strike, but something happened and they did nothing about it, and people cried a little bit, and of course that's understandable in this situation. The guys could have had a steady job, but again, noticing that at the end of a day we are getting crappy games these days, especially from AA developers, and I would say still they should go with 2D engine or very good 3D engine compared to the Southern Strike 3. You know, for instance, Southern Strike 3, you really have bad texturing there because you don't have that sharp textures on the buildings, which really disappoints me quite a bit, to be honest. It feels disgusting. You know, it ruins the immersion, I guess. But again, as I said, 3D feels always arcadish. It feels like a box full of candy, but it has no candy. It's a full of crap. You know, it's a candy with crap. The good crap for some people, aka me. Again, I like Southern Strike 3 very much, but the engine is definitely a little bit on the bad side. Thank you for killing that. Now, who's left alive here? Okay, that stone wall has to be destroyed. Excellent job. That ruin does not need to be destroyed. I think we destroyed most of the stuff there. Excellent. So yeah, definitely, I'm thinking of doing it, you know, do the Hidden Stroke. Why the fuck not? We're getting close to the end of Soviets anyway here. Just start with Soviets in the next one, you know, why not? I have maybe, well now I have actually enough of the HD space, so I can actually do something about this. Oh, we actually destroyed the freaking building. this was actually a good episode at the end of the day, because we actually totally stole the entire German army now. In these 2 videos we actually killed a huge amount of Germans, stopped them in their track. Now they won't be doing anything for a very, very long while. And above all, now we have actually their defenses. We can actually start be moving a little bit with no worries for our lives, which is totally cool for me. Feel happy about it, to be honest. You know, it's about those things when you just have a huge amount of stuff in front of you, so you can't really continue campaign. And now you can, of course, because we actually killed most of those guys, and we're happy about it. Of course, you can see some of our guys actually have no ammo, which is very bad for us. They won't be shooting crap, which is understandable. At the end of the day, we really wasted a huge amount of ammo on these guys. You know, it's just one of those moments. And to be honest, feeding all these guys is hard. We'll have their howitzers here. Again, we can barely feed our howitzer, even though we do get the engineering vehicles for our awesome cause. Oh, the Germans were very nice to give us their own engineering vehicles that we have seen through the entire campaign. It's very nice. They're good people. Anyway, that aside, it's gonna be fun to see how it's gonna develop in Hidden Stroke too. And I mean, it can develop very. I mean, it can be awful because it's a totally different kind of game, totally different parameters, and you know, totally different numberings and shit like that, where you actually have to know how these vehicles are being used. You know, because it's totally different than its original Sunstrike Vanilla, especially, of course. As I said, the soldiers, infantry is quite easy to kill, and you know, that alone adds to the very well, to the difficulty itself, I guess you would say. You are not an officer, so don't behave like one. That's just an enormous amount of Germans, which is totally cool by me. Okay, you guys get over here. You guys here. You guys here. You have ammo, right? Yeah, that's cool. You have ammo. Ammo is cool. We have a little bit of ammo here. Su-85, move up. We have lots of IS-2s, which we have lots of everything, but that actually is not really the problem here. The real problem is the Germans that are actually behind those trees. These trees. We have seen them going towards those positions and trying to be all cool like. So don't know what to expect there yet. We do have some of their ammo crates, which we'll be using in well, immediately. Especially knowing that our engineering vehicles have barely any ammo on them, and knowing also that our soldiers barely have any ammo. And now the best parts are a little bit. Okay, this IS-152 does not have any ammo. We can't do crap with him now. Get back. Well, nice of them to miss. We need someone else instead of that 152. Excellent. You will go. You look like an expert. You will go. Anyway, so I will be moving my awesome tanks a little bit here and there and somewhere else. Again, they actually continue with their offensive. We might lose even more stuff, as you can see here. That was bad. Move up, move up, move up. Excellent. Now we have a nice view upon them before they can actually reach us. And a little side there. I'm definitely not gonna be moving my men through these little gates of hell. The point is to actually just take the right side, left side, right side, same side, and go through this position. Especially moving my train of awesome and killable things toward those positions. And as soon as we can, that would be awesome. That will actually help us a lot. Okay. Whew, damn, son. We have lots of stuff to do. And what I learned in my life is actually you should always move 80 guns, any kind of static defenses up front, because you don't know what to expect from the enemy and you don't want to get outflanked just because you didn't put many men in guard mode. Or should I say, just get many men on their own weapons and just rape them like that. I just consider that as an awesome thing you should always do, especially in multiplayer games. Again, I say multiplayer games, but I have not yet given you one of them. Sorry about that. What can I say? Not many members actually want to play the original games. What can I, yeah, fuck it. You know, can't force people to do something they don't want to do. You know, I would be gladly, you know, able to play all that. You know, I am able to play the fucking thing, but yeah. Oh well. At some point I will be showing you the multiplayer videos and, you know, trying to a little bit repopulate the area of Southern Strike games. You know, with maybe a commentary on the multiplayer side. That will actually be quite awesome, as I consider that to be a new thing, a very good thing, to be honest, about certain games that should always have some kind of commentary of, you know, of that classical sort. You know, that you would actually see in sport games, for instance. You know, that cool commentary and shit. Anyway, that, all in all, that's actually my plans for Southern Strike series. Of course, I won't be able to play this always. I want to try different stuff and cool stuff, but I honestly can't stop playing this because I still consider, always will actually consider, Southern Strike as an awesome series that is very underrated because people just don't want to play old games, you know. You see the new Blitzkrieg 3 and he's getting that online component. You know, and to me it's more like, you know, times are changing, of course, and everybody expecting the 3D engine and crap and fancy stuff. I don't know honestly if the Fireglow is actually totally destroyed, you know, if they are destroyed, or, you know, they don't exist anymore. I'm not sure about that, but it would be sad if that is actually the truth, though I'm expecting it to be, because we haven't seen any of their games lately or any announcements. But yeah, again, I didn't even expect that Blitzkrieg 3 will be going as it is going at the moment, and very disappointed in that, because again, you know, they're actually kicking the shit out of their own audience. You know, everybody just wants new Call of Duty. Should I say Call of Duty in the strategy terms, or should I say they just want Company of Heroes, or should I say more of it? Which again, I do not hate Company of Heroes. It's an excellent game, fantastic game. Relic is an excellent studio doing great games, fantastic games. But, you know, if as a gamer, one should consider that, you know, why piss off the crowd that you have, you know, through the years made, you know, the fans that you made, because you made them, you know, they love your games. And when you actually just like, and now let's change the entire formula and put, for instance, Blitzkrieg 3 online component, there will be campaign, you know, and all that crap later on. Everything is about online now, you know. Now, I don't consider that a bad thing anymore, to be honest, because that is the freaking truth. You know, you get all this new fancy stuff, new graphics and crap. Why not? People want to test their awesome brakes on those craps. So yeah. And again, I'm talking too much and not doing much of it. I'm just moving a little bit here, a little bit there. Not doing much at all, actually. So I'm gonna stop talking, and just move the stuff around like chessboard without a chess board. Okay, we have seen dead people in this position, because we can. It's not one of those moments when you say I see dead people, but you actually see a living person just because you can. That 152, where is it? I moved 152 just because he doesn't have any ammo. I'm gonna be moving him here. Of course, as you can see, now when it comes to the most of stuff in this game, you don't really need the, especially in single players, you have already gotten the positions you want to get. You know, just move those little AT guns casually. You don't have to hurry moving them with the trucks and all that. I at least do not want to do that. It's wasteful. You know, too many little managing stuff and all that crap. I really have no patience at the very moment, because at the very moment I'm trying to kill most of the stuff on this map, and I'm concentrating on those parts more than anything else. Now, I don't know if it's possible coming through this position, but I'm guessing they have stuff here that they don't want to be found, so I'm just gonna be that. So yeah, I honestly do not know. Should I continue, you know, the Sound Strike as is, or should I start a new stuff of the old I mean, like for instance, as I said in the previous video, I think, or maybe not in the previous video, but I think it's a previous video about freaking that game that I was talking about, Kazakh's European Wars. But it's a total different natured game compared to this. So yeah, I mean, I can continue doing this like nobody's whore, but at the end of the day we need more love for other games, because there's so many games out there that need to be shown. People just, you know, it's funny, you know, you get this, you know, this huge guys on YouTube, so to speak. You get their huge subs and that shit, you know, I mean, they have that, of course, and they don't use anything for it, you know, those subscriptions and all that, you know, it's a wasteful thing, because they are not using it for anything. You have this huge amount of people that do not know many games out there, you know, the younger generations, or maybe not, maybe just people that didn't never have an opportunity to play, for instance, Sound Strike, and just show off Sound Strike, for instance, show off the old games, you know. But you understand actually that these guys are doing all this stuff, and you have huge amount of subs and all that shit, and earning money on that. They're not really that much of a hardcore gamers. I mean, they're doing one and the same thing that actually got them the subs, and if they move out of it, that they will lose subs most of them, you know. And then you realize they are, you know, the bitches of the subscribers, you know. You know, that's why, for instance, I do not have a rule for, you know, sub, like, and dislike shit. You know, I do this for my own, first and foremost, for myself. Who likes this or not, who likes my voice or not, who gives a flying fuck? First and foremost, it's about fun. That's what I always say. If you can do it, make these LPs, you know, make the games you want to show off to the people. Say it from the heart. Move on. Again, if you know, when you do have huge amount of subscribers and you want to show them, you should show them. I mean, you should show them this. You should show them many games that you consider excellent games. But again, as I said, most of the guys that actually do have huge amount of subscribers do not know these games. And that's the sad part. They are really not hardcore gamers, so to speak. You know, they are not people that really want those niche games that are out there. You know, they want just games that are easy to play, easy to get into, and get more subs. You know, so it's, to me, that's not fun. That's not the point of gaming to me. You know, the gaming is about something you love. You know, when I hear, oh, I'm getting money on the something you love, you know, but they're not. They're not gaining money on something they love. They're selling it. So yeah, but that aside, I mean, if you know, if someone has so many subs and he knows these games, he should do this. He should show off. Many people will be like, wow, that's actually interesting. Why the fuck not? You know? Who know? You know, help these developers that are of old. You know, like, you know, the guys that actually made something good, and you consider it good. Show it off. I mean, they deserve it, for fuck's sake. But enough of that. I think I should stop. I think I'm over my 30-minute mark, which I tend to overmark. Anyway, all best to you again.